Have you ever chased something so desperately, only to feel it slip further from your grasp? Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This profound insight reveals a powerful truth. In our relentless pursuit of desires, we may actually be pushing away what we seek most. Today, we dive into the philosophy of Stoicism, exploring the transformative concept of attraction over pursuit. Imagine a life where you draw what you desire to you, instead of chasing it down. This isn't just a fanciful notion. It's a principle deeply rooted in Stoic wisdom. The Stoics taught us that our inner state shapes our reality. Instead of fixating on external outcomes, we can cultivate our character and intentions, allowing the right opportunities and relationships to find us. This shift in perspective is not just liberating, it's essential for true fulfillment. In this video, we'll unravel the essence of don't chase, attract. We'll discuss how this philosophy can lead you to a more serene existence, free from the anxiety of relentless pursuit. We'll explore practical strategies to embody this mindset, empowering you to embrace the present and trust in the natural flow of life. By aligning our actions with our values, we create an environment where the things we truly want can emerge in their own time. As we navigate through this exploration, prepare to challenge your current beliefs and discover how a Stoic approach can lead to deeper connections, greater achievements, and ultimately, a more contented life. So, are you ready to learn how to attract rather than chase? Let's embark on this journey together. In a world that often emphasizes the relentless pursuit of success, love, and happiness, the idea of attraction rather than pursuit feels both revolutionary and deeply rooted in ancient wisdom. This concept holds a mirror to our modern societal norms, inviting us to reconsider our approach to life's desires. The teachings of the Stoic philosopher Seneca resonate profoundly in this context, reminding us that what is meant for us will naturally find its way into our lives when we align ourselves with our true values and intentions. Historically, the Stoics faced a tumultuous world filled with uncertainty and chaos, much like the complexities we navigate today. Seneca, in particular, emphasized the importance of inner peace and self-reflection as pathways to fulfillment. He understood that the frantic chase for external validation, whether it be in wealth, status, or relationships, often leads to dissatisfaction and anxiety. Instead, he advocated for a life lived in accordance with nature and reason, suggesting that we should focus on cultivating our inner virtues and letting the external outcomes unfold naturally. This message is particularly relevant today as we grapple with the pressures of social media, where curated lives and instant gratification create an illusion of happiness that many strive to attain. The constant comparison to others can leave us feeling inadequate, pushing us into a cycle of relentless pursuit. Yet, when we embrace the notion that we do not need to chase after what is rightfully ours, we begin to shift our focus inward. The act of attraction, rather than pursuit, allows us to align our actions and intentions with our true selves, fostering a sense of authenticity that is crucial in today's world. Recent studies in psychology and sociology highlight the significance of self-acceptance and mindfulness, underscoring a shift towards valuing authenticity over the superficial allure of success. In relationships, for instance, individuals who cultivate a sense of self-worth and engage in genuine connections often find deeper, more meaningful partnerships. This aligns perfectly with Seneca's teachings, as he emphasized that true happiness stems from within rather than from external sources. Moreover, the principle of amor fati, or love for one's fate, serves as a guiding star in this exploration. This Stoic concept encourages us to embrace our circumstances, however challenging they may be, and to find beauty in the unfolding of life. Instead of resisting what comes our way or fearing the unknown, we can adopt an attitude of acceptance, recognizing that each experience shapes us and contributes to our growth. By nurturing this mindset, we allow ourselves to remain open to opportunities and connections that may arise organically, rather than forcing them into existence. Consider the example of someone seeking a fulfilling career. A common approach is to chase after specific roles or titles, often leading to stress and burnout. However, when one shifts their focus to developing their skills, passions, and values, opportunities begin to present themselves in unexpected ways. This is the essence of attraction. By aligning with who we truly are, we become magnetic to the right experiences and people that resonate with our authentic selves. As we navigate our personal and professional lives, it is essential to remember that the universe has a way of aligning us with what we need, provided we are patient and attuned to our purpose. The pressures of modern society can obscure this truth, leading us to believe that we must constantly chase after our desires. However, by practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, we can cultivate an inner state that allows our true aspirations to come to fruition. In summary, the wisdom of Seneca and Stoicism invites us to reconsider our approach to life. Instead of chasing after our dreams and desires, we can focus on attracting them by aligning with our core values and embracing the present moment. This shift not only enriches our lives, but also fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection with the world around us. By understanding that what is meant for us will find us, we can navigate the complexities of life with grace and confidence, allowing our true selves to shine through. In the pursuit of our desires, we often find ourselves chasing after what we think will bring us happiness or fulfillment. However, the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca offers a profound perspective that challenges this notion. Do not pursue, attract. This idea resonates deeply within the framework of Stoicism, where the focus is on inner tranquility and the cultivation of virtue, rather than the relentless chase for external validation or material gain. At the heart of this concept is the Stoic principle of ataraxia, which refers to a state of serene calmness and an imperturbable mind. This tranquility is not merely the absence of disturbances, but rather a rich state of being, where one is in harmony with the flow of life. When we talk about attracting what is truly meant for us, we must first establish this inner peace. The more we cultivate ataraxia, the less we feel the need to chase after ephemeral desires. Instead, we begin to draw in those things that align with our true nature. Consider a practical example. Imagine someone looking for love. They may feel compelled to go out every weekend, swiping through dating apps and attending social events, hoping to find that special someone. This pursuit often leads to disappointment and frustration. However, if they instead focus on becoming the best version of themselves, nurturing their passions, engaging in activities they love, and developing meaningful connections, love may find its way to them naturally. This shift from chasing to attracting allows them to draw in relationships that are more aligned with their authentic self. The same can be applied to career aspirations. Many people find themselves in a relentless pursuit of promotions or recognition, often feeling stressed and overwhelmed in the process. By concentrating on honing their skills, delivering value, and maintaining a positive attitude, they create an environment where success can flourish organically. The energy they radiate when they are content and fulfilled can attract opportunities that may have otherwise eluded them. Reflecting on Seneca's wisdom, we come across his reminder that a good character, like the sun, attracts all things to itself. This teaches us that when we embody our values and live according to our principles, we create a magnetic force that draws in the right experiences and people. It also reminds us that we must cultivate internal virtues such as patience, resilience, and self-awareness to resonate with the world around us. As we ponder this philosophy, it's essential to ask ourselves, what are we truly seeking in life? Are we chasing after superficial desires, or are we investing in our growth and well-being? In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This suggests that by shifting our mindset from a relentless pursuit to a nurturing of our inner self, we inherently attract the positive outcomes we desire. Embracing this Stoic approach calls for reflection and introspection. It invites us to evaluate our priorities and consider whether we are truly aligned with our authentic selves. What activities bring you joy? What values do you hold dear? By answering these questions, we can begin to cultivate the type of life that naturally attracts what is meant for us, rather than chasing after fleeting pleasures. Ultimately, the essence of Stoicism lies in understanding that the world is often beyond our control. However, we do have power over our internal state and how we respond to life's challenges. By fostering ataraxia, we create a fertile ground for attracting the experiences, relationships, and opportunities that resonate with our true selves. So rather than pursuing our desires with desperation, let us invite them into our lives with open hearts and minds, grounded in the tranquility of who we are. In our exploration of the Stoic philosophy, we come to a crucial realization that aligns with the theme of don't chase, attract. What is yours will find you. This leads us to understand the importance of controlling our desires and expectations, a concept beautifully encapsulated in the Stoic idea of apatheia. Apatheia, in the Stoic sense, refers to a state of being where one is free from the disruptive passions and emotional turmoil that can cloud judgment and lead us astray. This does not imply a lack of feelings or emotions, but rather an ability to maintain equanimity amid life's uncertainties. It is about cultivating a calm mind that can face challenges without being overwhelmed by fear, anxiety, or obsessive desires. Consider how often we find ourselves yearning for things that seem just out of reach, whether it's a job promotion, a relationship, or even social approval. This longing can lead to frantic pursuits, leaving us feeling drained and unsatisfied. However, when we embrace the concept of apatheia, we shift our focus from the chase to self-improvement. We ask ourselves, what can I control in this situation? Instead of fixating on the outcome, we concentrate on our actions and responses, which are within our power. Imagine a scenario where you're applying for your dream job. Instead of obsessively checking your email for a response or worrying about what the interviewers think of you, you can practice apatheia by focusing on the preparation. You can hone your skills, research the company, and rehearse your interview answers. By redirecting your energy away from the uncertainty of their decision, you empower yourself to grow and improve, regardless of the outcome. Life is inherently unpredictable, and we are often confronted with situations that test our resolve. For instance, think about a time when you faced a sudden change, perhaps a breakup or an unexpected job loss. In those moments, it's easy to feel lost or desperate for the past. However, by applying the Stoic practice of apatheia, you can step back and assess the situation with clarity. You may reflect on the teachings of Seneca, who said, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." It encourages us to face challenges head-on, cultivating resilience rather than retreating into despair. Moreover, consider how this philosophy applies in our current context, where uncertainty seems to be a constant companion. The world is evolving rapidly, job markets fluctuate, personal relationships shift, and global events change the landscape of our lives. In such times, the ability to maintain a steady mind becomes invaluable. When we accept that we cannot control everything happening around us, we find peace in our own actions and intentions. We begin to attract opportunities rather than chase after them, trusting that what is meant for us will indeed find its way. Reflect on a personal experience. Think about a time when you let go of a desperate pursuit, allowing life to unfold naturally. Perhaps it was a relationship that ended, and instead of clinging to what was, you chose to focus on your own growth. In doing so, you may have attracted new friendships, experiences, or even a partner who was a better fit for you. This is the essence of the Stoic approach. By releasing our tight grip on outcomes, we create space for what is truly aligned with our values and desires. As we consider these principles, let us remember the wisdom of Epictetus, who taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound insight reminds us that our power lies not in the external circumstances, but in our internal responses. By cultivating apatheia, we can navigate the unpredictability of life with grace and confidence, trusting that what is meant for us will come to fruition. In conclusion, as we continue our journey through Stoic philosophy, let us embrace the idea that instead of pursuing relentlessly, we can attract what is truly ours by focusing on our character and actions. By practicing apatheia, we find serenity amid chaos, allowing life to unfold with purpose and intention. Reflect on how this can transform your approach to challenges and desires, and remember, what is yours will find you, when you create the space for it to arrive. As we conclude our exploration of the Stoic philosophy, particularly the wisdom of Seneca, let's take a moment to reflect on the powerful concepts we've discussed. The Stoic idea of not chasing after what we desire, but instead focusing on attracting it through our actions and mindset, is incredibly relevant in our daily lives. We've seen how embracing the dichotomy of control, recognizing what is within our power and what isn't, can transform our approach to challenges. This perspective encourages us to cultivate resilience and maintain inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. By practicing Stoicism, we equip ourselves with tools to navigate the complexities of modern life, fostering not just tranquility, but also a deeper sense of purpose. Imagine facing your day with the understanding that your responses are what truly matter, rather than the uncontrollable events around you. This shift in mindset can lead to a more meaningful existence, where you attract the right opportunities and connections naturally, rather than pursuing them in desperation. Now, I encourage you to take action. Choose one Stoic principle that resonates with you, and reflect on how you can incorporate it into your life this week. Perhaps it's the idea of focusing on what you can control, or the practice of gratitude for what you have. If you found value in today's discussion, Please subscribe to our channel for more insights into Stoicism and personal growth. Share this video with friends who might benefit from these teachings, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or experiences with Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to click the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. As we part ways, remember Seneca's words: "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Let this wisdom guide you, reminding you that the path to inner peace and resilience lies within your grasp. Embrace the journey of Stoicism and watch how it transforms your life.